The biggest robot in my team is Yippee Ki-Yote, a featherweight class robot where the weight limit is 13.6 kilograms, or 30 pounds. I started building the original robot in the autumn of 2020 and finished it in the following spring. It was a simple 4-wheel drive pushbot that could run both ways up and ran on 4 cordless drill motors that Dominic of Vinita Robotics assisted me on. Initially the robot ran well, but the clutches were prone to slippage and it was something that I could never quite figure out. At RoboNerd 2021, Yippee contested the sportsman class featherweight tournament, and due to the drive problems, barely moved in the first fight before blowing a fuse. The redemption fight went a bit better simply for the fact that the robot actually did drive around and put up a bit of a fight, ironically against Dominic himself with his robot Hamish the Highland Coo. Eventually, as the drive started to give out again, I got flipped on my side, and that was that. I was able to get the drive working properly again the next month by fitting grub screws into the clutches, but by then it was clear to me that I would need to build something with an active weapon to be more competitive. In the spring of 2022, I began to redesign the robot with just 2 motors this time to save on space and weight, one at the front and one at the back, and use belts to connect the other wheels. There would also be a larger 3rd motor in the middle to power an active lifter weapon. The idea essentially was to scale up my Antweight robot Plucky, and to make sure I was doing it right, I commissioned Adam of Team Immersion to help me design a new featherweight, given how big and expensive these builds can be and the level of experience that he had. He did some lovely computer models and I drew decals to go with them. Meanwhile, I sourced the new drive motors from Nathaniel of Team SC, who also cut the HDPE, Jeremy of Team Zambots, who assembled the lifter motor and gearbox. After the Hardox and aluminium had been cut, I could get painting, and then Harry Hills would be building the wheels and pulleys to go with that. I had my decal designs printed by Alan at Tay Graphics, Jimmy McCarg of Team Ki-Yote welding the front wedge and supports together, and now the rest was up to me. And so in August 2023, just 2 days before Ferry Fair in South Queensferry, Yippee Ki-Yote Mark II was finished and was working like a dream. She took part in several fights at the event, winning 2, losing 1, and the lifter weapon worked like a charm, and she even took some chunks out of the wooden arena floor. I even let the kids that were there have a go, which they seemed to enjoy doing. There's still a few little tweaks I can make to the robot, but altogether it's a big improvement from the first build, and I'll hopefully get some good use out of this one in the future. That's all for now.